All right, the FDA has just approved a groundbreaking new drug to help prevent HIV, and research shows it is 99.9% effective. This comes as the Trump administration has cut several other research programs that experts say were on the cusp of actually developing an HIV vaccine. I want to bring in Dr. Amesh Adalja, who is a senior scholar at the Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security. Doctor, it's always great to have you on the show, but particularly this critical moment. Tell us about this new drug. Tell us why this FDA approval is so critical for the fight against AIDS. And how does it, just as someone who has been in the medical field for as many years as you have, how does this sort of change the game for you? Because my mother was a medical administrator in the late 1970s and early 1980s. So I remember the very early infections that people had of HIV and how devastating it was. We lost 700,000 people to that horrible virus, and now this is a game changer.
Exactly. This is something that's really a major breakthrough. And what it is a form of what we call pre-exposure prophylaxis, or PrEP. And we've been using different types of PrEP, which means taking medications ahead of time so that the levels are in your blood so that you can't really be infected by HIV. And we've had oral PrEP regimens, and we have another injectable PrEP regimen. This one is better in the sense that you only need to take 2 doses for the entire year. So that makes it very easy to take. It makes it very easy to comply with. You don't have to worry about taking a pill every day, and you don't have to come that frequently. So that makes PrEP easier to do. And the easier that PrEP is to do, the more people will use it and the less HIV infections that we have. We know in the United States, probably about 1.2 million people could benefit from PrEP, but less than 400,000 people take it. And we still have around 40,000 or so HIV infections occurring in the US alone every year. So this is something that could really make a dent. And in that sense, it is a major breakthrough, because if we have the technology now to prevent HIV. We don't have a vaccine, but we have really efficient ways to use pre-exposure prophylaxis.
So we just put up a graphic there that showed the cost. It's some $28,000 a year. And I guess that would mean you'd have to pay that even if it's only 2 shots a year, or is that 28 grand for those 2 shots that you would need to protect yourself for the entire year? Now, you can clarify that, but we know that oftentimes when new medications come out, they are very expensive. I don't know what the insurance coverage is on this, but what does it mean for someone who perhaps might not be able to afford this cost?
Well, that's all going to be worked out. And what we will see over time is the price will drop. Just like any new innovation, that's going to cost something, and the investors need to get a return on investment, because that's what kind of fuels innovation in the pharmaceutical industry. So that price tag will go down. But think about $28,000 and then what it costs to treat HIV over a person's life. That $28,000 pales in comparison. And the prior injectable that we were using was around $24,000. So it's not much different. I know people have kind of this idea that these innovations, the next question they ask is, who's going to pay for it, or it's too unaffordable. Remember, this was literally priceless. There was no price for this type of prevention. So I think you have to keep that in mind, that medical innovation is something that requires return on investment. And that's what we're seeing with that price. But I suspect it will go down as more and more people use it. Remember, Gilead wants to sell this drug. So it's not as if they price it at a point where no one can buy it. They're going to price it at a place where they think that they will be able to make this an economically viable product.
All right. And real quickly before we go, it's been approved. So how soon will it be on the market? Is it available now?
It is available now because it's also approved for the treatment of HIV in combination with other drugs, but there will be a new formulation, which I think you'll start to see probably in a couple of months. The marketing campaign will gear up, and the distribution campaign will gear up, and the insurance companies will work on how they're going to cover this. So I think it will be something that you'll see in that formulation as PrEP in the next couple of months in the United States. And it will be, an exciting new avenue for HIV prevention.
It is such a remarkable new development in this fight against HIV, Doctor. It should sort of be leading headlines across every major news organization, but because there's so much going on in the world, so much crazy, it's probably not getting the attention that it would have in a normal time. But thank you so much for joining us and breaking it down for us. We appreciate it.
Sure. Thanks for having me.